I got some comments from people in the diaspora, especially in the US and Canada, saying I'm making life abroad sound too perfect. They feel I'm implying that government policies like minimum wage mean everyone abroad is living comfortably and that I'm giving Nigerians a false illusion. So let's clear that up. I totally agree that life in developed countries isn't all rosy. There are homeless people, bills piling up, stress, and their own set of struggles. No country is perfect. But here's the thing. There's a big difference between a system that is flawed and one that is non-existent or outright broken. There's also a big difference between living in a country where the system tries to support you and one where the system doesn't even recognize you. In my breakdowns, I usually use best case scenarios, like assuming working 8 hours on minimum wage can be sustainable if the right government policies are in place. The reality, even abroad, if you're on minimum wage, you might have to work extra hours to afford extras like vacations, nice clothes, etc. You might have to live outside the city, share housing, use public transport, and live modestly. Note that minimum wage is the most basic income level that someone living modestly can rely on to survive. But here's the key difference between minimum wage abroad versus in Nigeria. Abroad, at least the government put some thought into it. It is designed to reflect the cost of living and is set at a rate that aims to assist as many low-income workers as reasonably possible in a way that is both fair to the people and sustainable for the government. Now, in Nigeria, the problem goes even deeper. It's not just about low wages. There aren't even enough jobs to start with. The government doesn't create an environment that encourages the growth of new industries or empower people to start their own. So even in a capitalist system, young people are left with very few real opportunities. And because there are too many jobless people, companies both international and local are able to exploit workers. When people are desperate for any kind of work, they'll accept whatever is offered, no matter how poor the pay or condition. There is no real bargaining power. And because the government hasn't set or enforced proper labor standards, these companies get away with paying peanuts. Meanwhile, abroad, the minimum wage is reviewed regularly to keep up with inflation. It's not just set and forgotten. On top of that, there are support systems in place, even in the US, to support low-income earners, such as 1. The EITC, Earned Income Tax Credit. This is a tax refund for low to moderate income earners. You file a return at the end of each year to claim it. There are no such systems in Nigeria. 2. SNAP, Supplementary Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as food stamps. These provide monthly food support for low-income individuals and families through an EBT card, which works like a debit card for groceries. The amount you get depends on your income and household size. It is a structured, ongoing system, not a one-off food distribution like we sometimes see in Nigeria. You can use it at grocery stores and even some farmers markets to buy essentials like rice, vegetables, bread, meat, etc., but not alcohol, hot food, or non-food items. 3. Medicaid. This offers free or low-cost health coverage to low-income individuals. In our Nigerian government hospitals, the lack of